somebody's door off the hinges, you say to yourself, man, look, I'm gonna put my trust in the Lord. Because when they was in a desert land and there wasn't nothing to eat, God made manna rain down from heaven. And it said that the food was so like that, it appealed to every man's taste. When they was in the desert land with nothing to drink, God made water come out the rock. He made something that you needed. He made water come out of something that is like the antithesis of water. The exact opposite. He made the impossible possible. So what he's saying is, man, before you jump out there and go do something that you ain't got no business doing, that ain't even gonna be profitable to you, because all the people that's pulling capers, they even gonna get smoked or they gonna land in jail. All the girls that's dressing like hoes, trying to get a man, men don't respect you. So rather than stepping out of pocket and doing something that's contrary to the Bible, stick with what the Lord got to say, man up and put your faith in him. And everything will be all right. Once you start trying to take things into your own hands out of fear, you ain't gonna make it. Fear is defined as a sense of apprehension or distress in response to a perceived threat. So you think something is going to affect your livelihood in a negative way, so that makes it a threat. So now your mind gets distressed because you think things aren't going to work out how you want. And that's a snare. Proverbs 29 and 25 said, fear is a snare. It's a trap. And it's gonna trap you up. And that's a trap that the devil uses. Because it said he was able to keep men in bondage based on fear. So we know perfect love casts out fear. When you love God, you ain't worried about all that. That ain't nothing. Real life love, which allows you to keep the commandments, the laws, and the statutes of God. You ain't worried about fear. You ain't worried about your obstacles. You ain't worried about nothing that's nothing. So this is Isaiah. It's Isaiah chapter 8. Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 12. Say ye not a confederacy to all them to whom this people shall say a confederacy, meaning when they start talking about a confederacy, they talking about joining forces. Don't be trying to link up with everybody that's trying to link up. It says, neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. Sanctify the Lord of hosts himself. Let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. Because the word fear got another definition to it. It means to reverence or to honor. So when you look at something that you're scared of, what that really means is that you honor that thing as a sincere threat. Because if you ain't think it was no real threat, you wouldn't be scared of it. You can't be scared and be with the Lord. It don't go hand in hand. Real Christians can't be no punks. Because as soon as it get hard, you can't turn punk. You can't say, oh, God told me to do this, but it's starting to get hard, and I'm scared it ain't gonna work out. Nah. Christ said, if you continue in my word, then you are my disciples indeed. You ain't really talking about nothing until you putting it in action. Whether it's hard or whether it's easy. Whether it looks like it's gonna hurt, or whether it looks like you're gonna be safe. So he said, fear not their fear, nor be afraid of their dread. Don't be worried about what everybody else worried about. Financial planning and all this other different stuff. They stockpiling food, looking out for World War III or some other kind of natural disaster, trying to build all these damn bunkers. Don't be scared of that. Be aware of it. I ain't saying don't be aware of it. Because once you're aware of it, that's when you're going to really apply your mind to the scripture. But don't be scared. And what everybody else scared of. People scared they ain't going to be able to make ends meet. I got all kinds of partners that's locked up because they didn't think they was going to